Hello ladies and gentlemen, it is me, Brandon Wynn, back with Critical Failure. So we're going to be talking about the Duergar Stone Guard, the elite troopers amongst the common folk, the strike force members, the special forces, if you will. These guys are utilized in war bands in small numbers to bolster them, or they are used as, like I said, strike force. They are put into special teams where they carry out special missions. I'm assuming whether to retrieve a specific item from like a known enemy or to kill a enemy. Who knows? We surely don't. But anyways, let's get right into the stats. There are medium humanoids, Lawful Evil, and of course their dwarf. Their AC is 18. Hold up one second. Had to shift my hand. But their AC is 18 and it's chainmail with the shield. They have an average HP count of 39. It's 68 plus 12, and their speed is 25. Now I say an optional thing for them is, since they are special troopers basically, I would say that they have a normal movement speed, so they probably would be 30 feet because, I mean, even though they're small, they move faster. That's how I would see it, because they are special troopers basically. So 30 feet would be something I would go for. They have a strength of 18, so they're really strong for their size. They're really strong in general, and that sets them apart from normal Duergar. Their dexterity is 11. They're a little bit quicker, I would say, but not necessarily something that's insane. They have a constitution of 12, so they're a little bit hardy, able to take a hit and do it decently. They have an intelligence of 11, so they can think tactically for themselves. They know right from wrong, and they can easily come up with something on the fly. Their wisdom is 10, so they're pretty average on wisdom. They know what they're doing in terms of learning from their mistakes and such. And their charisma is 9 minus 1. So they're not exactly the best at talking. They're soldiers. That's what they're trained for. They're not trained to talk. So they kind of are sitting there in the corner as like standard military members. They want to keep an eye on everyone so they can assess the threats and such. But going on to the rest of the stats, their damage resistance, because there's only one, is poison. Their senses that they have are dark vision up to 120 feet and a passive perception of 10. They can speak dwarvish and undercommon, and they're a challenge rating 2, 450 XP. Now, for the abilities that they have Duergar resilience, so advantage on saves against poison, spells, and illusions. And they have resistance to being charmed and paralyzed, so paralysis, stuff like that. That's really useful because if they have advantage on such things and resistances for things like that nature, it's really hard to really get them to possibly not take a turn. So anything that will shock them is really hard to do. I'm surprised that they don't have resistance to being frightened. They have phalanx formation, so basically whenever they are next to an ally, aka 5 feet, within 5 feet of an ally with the shield, a Duergar ally specifically, they have advantage on attack rolls and dex saving throws. And of course they have sunlight sensitivity, as I think all Duergar do. Whenever they are within sunlight, they have disadvantage on attack rolls and any perception checks that rely on sight. Now for their actions, their weapon actually has a really cool name. It's called King's Knife. But the weapon attack called King's Knife, it's plus 6 to hit, reach of 5 feet, 1 target only, and its average is 7, 1d6 plus 4 piercing damage, or 11, 2d6 plus 4 piercing damage while enlarged. It has a javelin, which is plus 6 to hit, reach of 5 feet in hand, or 30 to 120 feet, 30 or 120 feet, I said that really weird, when thrown. It's an average of 7, 1d6 plus 4 piercing damage, or 11 average, 2d6 plus 4 while enlarged. And they have obviously the ability enlarge, so for it recharges on a short rest or a long rest, and it's for 1 minute. The creature grows in size, so it becomes a large instead of a medium, and it conforms to the room. So if it's not large enough, if the room is not large enough to fit a large creature, it'll swell up to that size to where it can still be mobile and such. but still be considered a size larger. And it has double damage on attack rolls, and it has it doubles strength checks and saves, and it also has invisibility. So if you are doing anything like trying to attack or cast another spell while invisible, you get to become visible and such. So you lose the ability to be invisible. You lose that spell slot. But these guys have this ability as a normal thing. It doesn't say once a day, it doesn't say 3 times a day, it just says they have the ability to turn invisible. So honestly really neat, because they can attack and then go invisible. But it doesn't say, I don't think I wrote down the multi-action, so I would say it's probably, I would say 2 attacks, because that would make sense. 1 with the javelin, or 1 with the king's knife. One with the knife and 1 with the javelin. That's what I would say. So it's really smart, and then it can use invisibility and enlarge at any moment. So yeah. But thank you guys for watching this video. Please leave a like and subscribe as I bring you more amazing D&D content in the future. My first mad ravings of it, I still have yet to come up with the title. I have a piece of paper written for the titles, suggested titles, but the ravings of a mad DM, I should just keep it like that. That's what I've been saying, so I might as well keep it. But the ravings of a mad DM, I'm hoping to have soon. It's going to be Ed and I'm going to have him explaining his D&D character to me, and then I'm going to be explaining what I would like to see from his character and such. Basically going into an interview type of stance, where he's going to be telling me what he wants. I'm going to be writing down information or remembering it, probably remembering it, and then trying to conform it to my campaign in my head, trying to see how it'll work. So that's what I plan on doing. But yeah, please leave a like and subscribe, and please comment down below what you would like to see from us as we bring you this content. The next monster should be the Duergar Warlord, I think. I'm not too sure, actually. I forgot. But I'll see you guys in the next video whenever I decide to record it. It might be right after this. It probably will be. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. See you.